Good evening. This is Tides. I'm out here skiing. I just finished skiing 5 kilometers or 3 miles in about 36 minutes, which isn't bad. It's about a little over 7 minutes a kilometer. Last time I did it, it took me like 43 minutes or 44 minutes to do that. When I did it last week, I was using more modern skis. This time I'm using ancient wooden skis, Madshus Norwegian skis made in about 1970. They belong to my dad, and they're quite fast. When you wax these things just right, these skis, they're quite fast and slick. Beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. So, it's been an interesting week. Lots of ups and downs in terms of emotions and feelings and dealing with trauma and healing, but I think I'm making progress. I've been reading the book Dancing the Dream by Jamie Sams, which I very much recommend. It's very dense and it takes a lot of slow reading, but I highly recommend it. It's a beautiful book. It's about the 7 paths of initiation. There's path 1 is the east path, then path 2 south, west, north, up, down, and then interior. Anyway, it's quite a good book. It really takes you through a lot of things you may have already been through, but it really guides you in how to think about and deal with these paths of initiation. Getting you beyond just the surface, getting you thinking about what is spiritual growth and what are these different paths. The first path involves becoming of service to others, actually helping others and wanting to. Path 2 is reawakening the joy of living and just kind of almost like childlike innocence. And I have to reread the book. I mean, it's so dense, and I haven't been taking really good notes. But Path 3 involves integrating it all, and very, very difficult and profound path. And actually. And balance, living with balance, and not reacting to everything. And wow, it's all been quite a interesting read in light of what I've been through in the past 5 years. Family breakup 5 years ago, absolutely brutal. It's been a profound thing to deal with just the grief and the trauma, and this book has taught me that that's part of our initiation path. It's not something purely negative. In fact, according to Jamie Sams, you have to go through trials and tribulations and a dark night of the soul in order to grow. You would never get that growth without those difficult episodes, and it's so true. And I'm not even saying I'm even that. I'm not even going to say what path I'm on or what level. I mean, it's not good to think about it that way. You can actually be on multiple paths at once, or you could be on path 2, then revisit parts of 1, and you might start path 6, but still be on 3. It's not that simple. So there's that. What else? My mother, who I've been caring for a couple of years now, at least 4 years, 3 years seriously, was going downhill with dementia quite rapidly. Some undiagnosed form of dementia. One doctor thinks it's vascular, another Alzheimer's. But nobody really knows. But she's been doing traditional Chinese medicine for over a year now, since Thanksgiving of 2023, and she's actually improved in the last year. I mean, cognitively, emotionally, physically, physical health. her regular Western doctor is incredibly, he's surprised at how healthy she is. When you did a full blood test and metabolic panel, every category was in the perfect range, good range. And now with DMSO, I've been giving her, it's kind of potentiated the Chinese medicine and made it even better. So she's improved even more with some DMSO, dimethyl sulfoxide, another repressed and suppressed treatment. There's an interesting episode of 60 Minutes from 1980, which I'll put a link to in my video here, in which this Dr. Jacobs, who's still alive by the way, so he must be taking it himself because he must be pretty old now. Anyway, DMSO was found to help incredible numbers of conditions, skin conditions, eczema, psoriasis, and neck injuries, and it seems to help with cancer, and on and on, just absolute issue after issue it's very positive for, and it's been totally repressed. Now, veterinarians use it, and people with horses, I mean, they apply it to their horses for inflammation, but yet people aren't being given this or prescribed it. It's crazy. So according to one doctor I've read, DMSO seems to really help your interstitial fluids flow better. It may improve the beta potential of your fluids and blood, which is evidently something that's not very well known, but it's an important. The beta potential of your blood and fluids keeps you from clotting and keeps your fluids flowing. And it also may help with putting more of your fluids in the liquid crystal state of water, which is also something that's not well known and something I need to do more research on. But basically, it just seems to make you feel better. I've been using it myself. I make a mixture of 50% castor oil, 50% DMSO, and then I just apply it liberally to my skin, on the neck area, so it gets into your. It goes right through your skin and into your body, and then I figure into the carotid arteries and up to the brain. So instead of ingesting it, drinking it, I just put it on my body and let it go through the skin. And because DMSO is a very interesting solvent, it mixes equally well with oil and water, and it tends to bring anything you dissolve in DMSO will go right into your body. So you have to be careful. Don't put any, don't have toxic lotions on your skin when you use it. Because whatever you have in there, it'll draw right in. So anyway, this is my first real, I'd say, substantive video on this channel, talking about some things I've been dealing with, and over and out.